Hey everyone, Agnach here. Welcome to another video. In today's video I'm bringing you another war recap that we just had at Resistonce. So at the moment we're starting this new tournament called Blitzkrieg. It's a Russian tournament, or short is BK, and our first opponents were this Russian clan. I had a little look at Google Translate and they are called Give Up. So I'll be showing you all of the triples in this war. So let's start with the first triple. It was from this player from the clan coming in against Shiv, and he's coming in with yetis, boulders, and 3 jumps. So he starts with a baby dragon and the warden at 7 o'clock and a siege barracks with a yeti at 9 o'clock just for funneling. He puts a jump down. He didn't care that the town hall got a new poison buff. He is sending all of his troops directly into the town hall, and we thought that everything was gonna die, but we were very surprised to see that this actually worked. So maybe it's a new viable spam strategy. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be trying it and see how good it is, and if it is, I will bring it to the channel. But this player, he's coming in with everything. All of his bowlers die to the poison. However, all the yetis are quite tanky. The healers end up moving to the right of the poison so they don't get affected. He uses a second jump to bring them into the center of the base, and the third jump just to make them go into the scattershot compartment and then go to the right towards the eagle compartment. The queen was lagging a little bit behind. She doesn't have the healers, but she does have the pony, giving her health back. She gets rid of the eagle and she's going to be able to get rid of some more defenses. The royal champion coming in from 1 o'clock and getting rid of the defenses. He still has a million yetis still alive. That's a multi-inferno, so the royal champion is going to be able to get rid of it nice and easy. The queen has used her ability, however the royal champion hasn't. The queen is going to go down here, but he still has a lot of yetis. The royal champion, the warden, and the king still full health on the outside. Uses the last invisibility spell that he had just for the royal champion to get rid of some more defenses. She's gonna go down. However, that massive army of yetis is still coming through, and this was gonna be the first triple of the match by them. So we knew that we had to respond, and we knew that we had a match, and that's what we ended up doing. So very nicely done by them with this attack. I'll definitely gonna be trying it in Legends. Let's see how it goes. With us, Shiv, he didn't like being triple, so he decided to come here and do a triple of his own. He's coming in with the hybrid and using a super wall breaker so that the queen can go inside. His idea is to get the queen all the way inside, get rid of the CC, and then get rid of the town hall as well. So that's a single inferno which is beaming on the queen. Uses the rage, uses the freeze. He did bring 3 freezes and he's gonna need them here. He puts the poison down a little bit late for the headhunters. However, with the rage and the freeze on the single, everything is working out. He also froze the 2 witches that came out of the clan castle, so they died to the poison. Has to use his last freeze on the single inferno again. The queen finally targets the single inferno, and that's gonna go down. Uses a few loons just to make sure that she does go in. However, she's gonna take a wonder. She does trigger the tornado trap, which is good for him. Puts another rage, so now he only has the 2 heals and 1 rage left. The queen almost goes to ability, but he manages to save her, and she starts healing back up. He doesn't have any more freezes to freeze any of the expos, so he just has to hope that the healers can keep her up. And he starts with his king and siege barracks at 3 o'clock with the hybrid going in between. Now yeah, this base was at number 5, so it's not max by any means. However, it still has the Th14. He's got 1 scatter and a few builder huts. So the town hall does go down to the queen. The hybrid is still moving around, going towards the multi-inferno. Decides to place his last heal on that multi-inferno, and everything keeps moving. The hogs from the siege barracks come in and are gonna be complemented the royal champion, which has to use her ability. Now she's gonna be stuck on the defending king. And the queen, since she decided to go for a walk, she's later on gonna be tanking this scattershot, which is gonna be really good for his hybrid troops so that scattershot doesn't kill all of them. They're all coming in. He doesn't have any more spells left. He does have the queen ability, which he doesn't have to use, and all of his troops that are still alive are coming through. The royal champion is still alive, the warden is still alive. The queen is going to be able to get rid of that scattershot. There's no more defenses, and this was a nice triple by Shiv. Very well done against Mumba. Then they came in against Size Base, and Nisha is coming here with the P.E.K.K.A Smash doing the warden walk at 12 o'clock. And on this occasion he decides to bring 4 quakes, which open the entire core of the base, which is gonna be good for his troops to walk in. However, when you're using the Chinese match, you usually prefer them to be together. When you open the base like that, then it's gonna spread them out, and if you're coming in with a Yeti smash, that's okay, the Yetis can be spread out. However, with the P.E.K.K.A smash, you usually want them to stick on a line through. However, he managed to make it work. So he put the king and the siege barracks at 3. He did use the super wall breaker so that they go into the scattershot, and he puts a jump just to make sure that all of his troops do walk into the center of the base. They're going to be walking in, getting rid of some of the defenses, getting rid of that defending king. The other king is getting rid of the scattershot, and his troops keep going in. He still has 2 rages, an invisibility, and a poison. Uses the rage here just to get rid of that lava hound nice and quick. He does end up using the poison for the lava pups. Sparks come out of his siege barracks, and they're gonna be helping clear all of the buildings on the outside. Over here, I must say, he got a little bit lucky. All of the witches ended up getting killed by the tankle, and if the queen had not been there, the queen probably would have kept walking, and if she kept walking, this instead of a 3-star would have been a 1-star. However, his queen did manage to go for the tankle, uses the ability, the tankle goes down, he still has all of his P.E.K.K.A s alive, he complements them with the royal champion going in. Some of the healers are still alive, healing up his P.E.K.K.A s. The queen does go down, and they keep going around the base. Over here he had that last invisibility spell, and he puts it to do the invisibility on the wizard tower, which pushed his royal champion to go for the single inferno nice and quick, getting rid of it. It wasn't gonna be the last defense that was gonna be defending this base. Since the royal champion got rid of it, he got a 3-star against Sai, otherwise known as Imposter, and we knew we needed to get another one. So over here I'm coming in with a Lalo. Usually I like using my spam attacks. They're easy, they're efficient. However, Th14 I've been finding a hard time finding a spam attack, although like we just saw one with the Yetis. So but on this occasion I decided to use the Blizzard Lalo. This plan from CJ just looked too OP to pass, so I end up using the Blizzard to get rid of the tankle, get rid of the scattershot, and somehow they also end up getting rid of the defending queen, which was a bonus. Put a couple of sneaky goblins just to funnel my king and queen to go in for the second scattershot, and over here, because of the single inferno, I'm going to be using the king ability nice and early. They all go in. I use the royal champion. Now on this occasion I had the iPad zoom in on my king and queen, so, and I also put a giant at 12 o'clock just to pull the CC. I didn't realize the headhunters were there smacking my royal champion. She wasn't able to use the ability. That zap was for the headhunters. I was a little bit late on that. I did end up hitting them, but they did end up killing my royal champion. However, I got the value that I wanted, and then I just used my Lalo to come all the way from 1 to 2 and flying all the way down towards 9 o'clock, putting my haste and my freezes as I went through the base with my lava hounds. Now we only have that multi-inferno with the wizard tower. I decided to freeze it. I still have one more freeze and one more haste. The poison for the lava pups. Everything goes there. The royal champion is still alive. My headhunters didn't end up killing her, so I decided to use the last freeze on her. Then over here I end up swagging that haste, since only one loon was able to take it. However, most of the base is already done. The owl became MVP of the match, killing the royal champion. I used the queen ability just to make sure I don't time fail, and there's only one expo or air expo and the cannon left. The queen is going to trigger that tornado trap finally, and she's going to be able to get rid of the king while the rest of my troops get rid of the gold storage. And this was a triple against Nisha from me. And then finally we had Agnach coming in with this other triple, and he's also using the queen charge hybrid. For all of those people that they say the hybrid is dead, Th14, it's not really dead. You just need to do a good queen charge and you'll be able to do it. And I used to think that you didn't have to use that you couldn't use hybrid directly into the tank when you had to queen charge into the tank. However, there's a player at Resistance, Cooper, that has proved me wrong, and he has done it a couple of times, tripling with the hybrid. So definitely hybrid is not dead. You can still use it as long as you know how to use your spells properly and you know how to queen charge. So the queen goes towards the king. He's a little bit late sending his headhunter. Now the headhunter finally goes there. The king is almost dead, so it really didn't matter. He did place his jump there so that the queen has access to the eagle and both scatter shots. Uses the rage just to get her up. Now that AD was worrying us a little bit that he might target his healers, so we decided to start the hybrid nice and quick, putting the king at 10 o'clock and the hybrid in between the king and the queen, going through using the first heal nice and early as the scatter shot is hitting them. He still has the warden ability, which he can use a little bit later on. The headhunters from the CZ come out, uses the final rage on the queen. She's going to be able to get rid of the headhunter, hopefully. There he goes, and now she's going to be able to get rid of the scatter shot, and he's got his hybrid troops moving up, going towards the multi-inferno compartment. The queen ends up getting rid of the eagle. She's also going to be able to get rid of the defending royal champion. The AD is killing all of his healers, however the queen has already gotten the value that he wanted. Lava hand comes out, the royal champion gets stuck on that lava hand, and his hybrid troops are still going around the base. Uses the poison for all the lava pups just to make sure that the royal champion doesn't die to them. The queen ends up dying to the single inferno. He still has one more freeze. The troops are still alive and going through the base. He still has lots of minus. The royal champion is still alive with ability, so once the cannon goes, uses the ability to hit all 4 defenses left, uses the freeze for the single inferno, that goes down, then the cannon, and this was a nice triple by Agnach. This is his first war with us at Resistance, and he didn't disappoint, bringing the triple. And with this triple, we ended up winning this war on our first war of the Blitzkrieg tournament. These are all of the hits. CJ also OP with his base getting a 1-star. As you can see here, they got a 79% 1-star against CJ. We had 3 triples, they had 2 triples and the 1-star, with 95.2% for us, 86.6% for them, and we ended up winning this war 13-11. Really nice war by the boys at Resistance. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.